that's a loud thing.
Yeah.
Picture that scared the hell out of me.
So I'm using the yellow filter now to see if
It's not bad.
it cuts down a little bit. Where'd she go? Is she over here?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this part.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
your grid? Yep. Okay. I was going to say, what's that red thing?
It's just being set up right now.
That's the card I wanted to buy.
Yeah. What, GS2? Is that what?
Yep.
So what's the big thing about it? Is it the...
It's got motion detection, it's got heat and cold detection, and then it's got the laser grid on it.
Gotcha. Hey gang, it's really cold,
There we go.
but we are going to we're going to do one last hurrah,
Baseline.
and we're going to head to the morgue here in a minute or two. So if you want to hang out,
So the
come with
baseline
us.
is at
This is Scott from Jen and Scott Investigate, and we are at the Fairfield County Infirmary in Lancaster, Ohio. And like I said, we are getting ready to head to the morgue area. We're going to do probably do a ghost box session,
It's warmer right here than it is over that way.
but it's like mid-20s right now. It's chilly, 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 chilly.
So also what it does is with this screen that's right here, it will make out the shapes of whatever is
Oh.
out there.
Also, almost like a sonar.
Yes.
So like, hang on. So if I walk out
So if you
here,
walk out there in front of the grid,
Yep.
it'll pick you up.
Oh, yeah.
See?
That's badass.
so does it kind of draw like my outline or something?
You're a stick man.
Right now you're a stick figure. Usually it'll do a full person's figure.
That's
on
cool. Huh.
it. Then right along here, up here at the top, it'll flash the different colors that is
So,
detecting. So it'll be blue.
Pretty excited. We had 3
Down here is the distance like this to the
security cameras we set up, Wi-Fi security cameras. We had one up in the 4th floor and one in the doll room, for lack of whatever, and one in the hallway. And the doll room,
So I'm gonna leave it here.
Jenna was watching the monitors, and we picked up, looks like some shadow
'Cause it does
play,
make
shadow figures in there.
something that's extremely close
So we have to go back through the footage and pull that up. That should be
to-
pretty
I had it
cool.
set up
So
at least in-
live feeds, you know, obviously that's what we're doing now, what we did before, the 4-hour live feed, but we've got a lot of this security camera footage that looks like it could be pretty compelling, so looking forward to checking that out and seeing what we come up with. So,
But that thing will drain really quick, and so I had.
thanks for joining us. I know it's 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, we are in Lancaster, Ohio. If you're familiar with the state of Ohio, we are just east of Columbus, which is the state capital.
There's something in front of it. It's going nuts. But yeah, I woke up to it beeping like crazy. We were all
Flip this
snuggled up
around
in
for a
like our
minute.
sleeping bags and our cots and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was all snuggled up, and like I got too hot, so I took my
So you're
hoodie
in
off,
laser
got a
grid
hoodie
right
on
now.
and everything because we stayed like a month ago.
Uh-huh.
And so I was too warm, so I took my hoodie off. When I sat up, took my hoodie off, all I hear is beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm sitting there and I'm listening and I'm like, oh shit, that's the fucking laser grid.
So using a laser grid on this, and it can detect. I just saw something bolt. That was
So it detects hot and cold.
okay. So temperature, and then it also
Motion.
can almost has like a sonar, where it can draw out a figure with these dots here.
And then the actual laser grid itself, where you can see shadow play in. Damn, that laser grid looks really good on that phone.
It does. I'm wearing it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I really dig this whole thing here, where it like picks up. It's almost like a sonar, like you have on a
Yep.
fishing boat.
Yep.
You can see where the fish are. Cool.
You're
So-
more than welcome to play with it, okay? So also right here, like I was telling her, in that little screen that's right there, it reads the baseline for the temperature and stuff as well.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
So the baseline temperature was 50, I think is what it said. So then that center temperature is the temperature that's currently going on.
Oh, the 47.
Yep.
So according to it, when it first read, it's dropped 3 degrees.
Yep. and then all of the blue lights are all the cold signatures, and then the red lights will be like a heat signature. And it'll flash those red lights on the top like it's doing with the blue lights too.
Gotcha. That's pretty cool. Much more interesting than the laser pins.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is there someone down there who wants to come out and talk with us?
Yeah.
Scott thought he saw you.
I did. Did you walk across the hall? We're not here to harm you. We just want to say hello. Hi, Trudy. Welcome to the show.
I think it's all lit up now.
What's happened to this thing?
Hmm?
It's trying to get it to record.
It's that top button right there.
Yeah.
Is it not doing it?
Yep.
Is it?
There it goes. What the hell?
Yeah.
There you go.
Does anybody want to talk with us?
It's so quiet in here compared to what.
You can come out. You won't get in trouble. There's also a spot that's on there that says events, and it'll trigger however many events happens within the
So right now it's at
system.
164.
So something's messed with it that much. Does anybody want to talk with us? But you also walked in front of it to like show how it works. So there's at least 1 or 2 triggers that work from you.
Oh, it's me sniffing.
So Trudy, what time is it in New Zealand? It's 1:35 a.m. Eastern time here where we're at.
So it's probably like noon or 1 o'clock there.
Yeah, because I know like India is 9.5 hours ahead.
Oh, that's me totally sniffing.
Ooh, I just hit a red spike. I just saw the lights come on. So we're in that corner. Are you trying to come out? $7:36 p.m. in New Zealand. Keeps picking up something in that left quadrant.
Lay it down right here. And the arrows also tell where it's getting hits as well too.
Okay, because it's kind of bouncing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It didn't come with instructions. I had to watch a YouTube video.
I was gonna say that. You figured you picked it up.
Their website has you watch a YouTube video.
Who makes that?
Ghost Stop.
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty much all just go out here and look at this. They don't have to print manuals and stuff.
Yep.
It's definitely not hot here, Trudy. I think when last we checked, it's in the...
It was 29 degrees when I checked about 2 hours
Yeah,
ago.
so it's probably in the mid-20s. And there's snow on the ground where we are.
All right. What? What are you doing more?
Yep. Yes. So we're going to step away from the laser grid here and head to the morgue.
Somebody that way, Jenna?
Hmm?
The morgue's this way.
I
Oh.
know something was
Did you hear
calling me
something?
that way. Yeah.
Well, let's go that way. They're calling you that way. I mean, I'm being called towards the morgue, but let's go that way.
We'll take a walk, just a quick.
It's just something to come this way.
So this is the boiler room area.
It's like natural gas.
Yeah, it always smells like that. But yeah, this part right here, these two rooms that are in this middle section are the boiler room, and then past that is there's a room to the right. But the haunted house had set up as a funeral parlor for their haunted house, but it actually was more so like a area where they would have gatherings.
Okay.
With the big bands and the orchestra and that.
Where? Just like come that way. Okay, we're going.
Morgue. Yep. Oh, that smell.
No worries.
Smells like fire.
So Trudy, if you want to see snow, there you go. See it out through the window. It's coming down.
Not ready to watch your stuff.
Yeah, this is the second broadcast we did. We did one earlier, a 4-hour one. Weren't sure we were going to do another one. And then decided we were going to hit the morgue and do one last hurrah before we head out. So this is the morgue area, this infirmary.
Really, John Jim. No, he's
What?
on the wall.
Huh?
Really, John Jim.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Me putting setting the room pot up.
That's been recording the whole time. 4 minutes. I'm so this is 4 minutes and
Is there another spot? Or is that the only door? Oh, that's this one.
Yep.
Yeah, so. Get my camera zoom in. So we are. Big door. Jeez, that's a heavy door.
that's what we're gonna look at.
No, you're not going to.
You don't want me in there. I'm there. The hell I laid in these basins.
I was like, why do they have this AC unit in here? It's like, duh.
Like I said, he lived
Well, I mean, that seems more modern than what I was.
Probably got updated in like the 70s.
Yeah. You got your REM pod going, you said?
Yeah. You see the light put on that?
I did. Something there.
So who's down here with us? Anyone want to reach out to us?
Just following us around and draining the equipment.
Yeah, are you the same thing that was draining our other REM pods? Are you back?
You're just gonna drain the battery again. And you're not having anything to play with.
We had a REM pod up in the men's bathroom area that kept going off. So that was pretty wild. and it would hit all the different lights and everything. What are you doing? You need to
I was
call.
doing an EVP.
You need to call that out.
I did. And you just come on.
She's called EVs.
Somebody just got a little kick right there in that tush.
Ouch.
Oh, could you do it? That'd be awesome.
If you drain that battery,
And battery.
don't drain the battery. You won't have any toys to play with. Can you make the lights come on?
Thank you.
That's not making the lights come on, but
That's
that's
just making-
close enough.
Yeah,
I mean, it
that's
made the
close.
noise come. I mean, it's a work in progress.
Okay, can you stop, please? Thank you.
It means they were in close proximity to turning on the light.
You got really close. Can you turn the light on? You just gotta get a little closer. Yeah. Good job. Can you step away, please? Ooh, you're
Nice.
getting there.
Getting there.
We're keeping you up late.
You have to touch this right here. You see this? This antenna right here? It makes it light up the different colors. That's how you turn the colors on. Okay?
Can you turn the colors on, please? That's cool too.
That's temperature change.
Second.
Good thing about those REM pods are the temperature change light only happens and sound only happens if it's a 5-degree difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, for anybody watching Jenna and Scott Investigates, little tidbit.
Yeah, thank you. That was good. I was
Well,
curious about that, what the plus or minus was.
oh, you never read that one?
It's a
Well, I mean,
5-degree
that's a pretty
change.
significant change in a localized area, a 5-degree change.
Yep.
You just hanging out here with us?
Here.
So,
You want to play this ball?
oh, get your ball
So yeah, this place was built in the early 1800s.
out. That's not the.
Move this door. It was originally built as what they call a poorhouse, which was people who couldn't afford any place to live.
They're agreeing with you.
Yes, it was a poorhouse. So yeah, I just started talking about the history and it's going off. It then became an infirmary for people with all kinds of illnesses, mental illnesses and things like that. And what was the maximum capacity? Was it
90.
90 people at any given time?
That's what it was supposed to be, but we think it was higher.
Higher. And they dealt with men, women, and children. There was an orphanage here. And I think I read where like it was built in the early 1800s. It didn't have electricity till like 1950.
Yep.
So over 100 years without electricity. And then kind of became a mental health facility,
Health department.
infirmary, yeah. But there's rooms upstairs where there's still chain hooks on the wall where apparently when people they couldn't control them, they had outbursts and things like that. So this was before there was lots of different medicines and understanding mental illness. They would chain them to the walls and just leave them there until they wear themselves out. So this place has a doctor's office, examination room, yes.
It was just like a mystery.
And then
I don't know if it was your flashlight.
it also has a funeral home, parlor, visitation area, which I guess when people died here, they put in there, but also the city would use. So it's kind of the all-purpose. There's also a graveyard on site that when they started to they were this place had kind of been abandoned and the city was going to take it back, and there was a real estate company that was looking at basically demolishing it and building apartments, and there was a cemetery that faced it, so they knew they had to kind of come in and do some research, because the way the laws work is if they know that there's burials, they have to go in and make sure that those are properly taken care of that. And I guess when they did the ground radar stuff, they found hundreds and hundreds of bodies buried. But the weird thing is they weren't buried horizontally, they were buried vertically. So straight up and down. And the estimate is approximately somewhere in the neighborhood of 1,200 of those bodies are buried on this property vertically. So it's got a lot of stuff going on.
There's a little kid out in the hallway right now.
It's a nice feeling.
Do you want to come and play with the little ball, or is this really scary?
She doesn't like it in here, if it's the one I think it is.
You don't have to come in here if you don't want to. It's okay, honey.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to come in here. It's cold.
This could be a scary place for a child.
Paranormal evidence that I've gotten in here has been growls or grumbles.
It does seem that way, Trudy, that as they talked about the history, it was responding. Was that a pretty accurate assessment of this place? Did you agree with how I said that? I know I kind of paraphrased and went through it quickly. I want to respect your history and what's been here, and also try to represent it correctly.
Excuse me. I'm getting drained from afar.
I usually do too when I'm down here.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we saved it for last.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Usually we come down here first, and then I'm like,
Oh, hello.
I'm dead the whole time after that.
Yeah, I don't want to be like this. I'm tired. I'm tired enough as it is.
Can you step away?
Get my light up.
Thank you.
Did it light up?
I saw a little flashlight.
Can you get a little bit closer?
Can you touch the antenna, please?
So again, yeah, I don't know if it's from his light or reflection or what.
You want me to turn my light off? Is that okay?
No, it's not even when he moved his light around.
Yeah.
Not me.
Okay, so it's
It's me.
not my light?
Yeah.
It's me.
Oh, okay.
So you're good, you can turn yours back
Sure.
on.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah. Because it's reflecting
It's
off
hitting
of
that, yeah. Oh my goodness, step away, please. You think I'm not trying
I
to
think my hands are finally, yeah.
What?
I feel like my hands are finally starting to warm. That was what, like an hour process? Do you have something to tell us? We're here to listen to your story.
Why did it sound like the door upstairs opened?
You heard that?
I thought it was a car, but
No, because you can't hear the cars in here.
I heard something that kind of was like low pitch, grumbling.
No way anybody came in because, oh, okay. Nobody knows the combo except for me, Adam, Becca, Addie.
What she's talking about.
I'm talking about
She's not talking about people.
Oh, yeah.
Have you walked away from our light here? You don't want to communicate with us anymore?
I'm surprised that laser grid hasn't gone off.
Must have been training.
It could have. That thing's only good for an hour unless you plug it into a power source, by the way.
Does it run off like a 9-volt, or is it what's kind of power source?
I'll show it to you.
Is it
Upstairs.
got its own battery?
Yeah, it's got its own charger.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm about to fall asleep.
Uh-oh.
We're getting ready to leave. Is there anything you want to say to us before we leave?
Like it's eerily quiet.
Yeah, this whole place is, it's like, it
It's gone to sleep.
feels like it.
But the moment we start walking outside,
It'll
it's
start
gonna
back
fucking
up.
do something, yeah. This is about the time Nick and I left. A couple months back when it did that loud banging out there in the basement.
You guys were picking up on a child earlier, weren't you?
Yeah.
Have you ever, have they said any names?
Amy? What was it?
I don't remember the other one that came through on the box.
So yeah, we definitely, when we were doing the box session earlier, we definitely heard children coming through, and there's a whole child's ward here. There's a whole room full of dolls. If you go back through our feed from earlier, we had a whole camera in there, and we're going to post some more footage that we were kind of spot checking it as it went, and we're seeing shadow figures and look like maybe some orbs, could have been insects, dust. We'll have to vet all that, but yeah, definitely some child.
You done? You
Things
not playing
in
your
this-
box anymore?
Yeah, it's kind of gone quiet, and it was chatty there for a minute.
I've gone through 11 pages of death records so far. That's at the local library from the years 1868 to 1898. And I found 10 children so far on those 11 pages.
I'm sure there's been more. I just know them.
Yeah, there's 15 volumes of death records.
Well,
I don't understand it.
yeah. So
It's your generation.
the one thing that this is the second time we've been here. We came here about a week and a half ago, and one of the better videos that I've taken was
That's a nice nail sticking out for somebody to run into.
I used one of those cat toy flashy balls that vibrations trigger, and it vibrates. Had it in a closet.
That thing right there.
No other, and yeah. So there's basically one of these on the floor. Let me get close to it here. Oh, it's like stoop down. So this thing. Let's see what she's got.
Yeah.
All right.
On a pop.
So you see it kind of lights
I'm
up.
gonna take this. Is that
Vibrations.
okay?
We put that in a closet where Jenna was kind of drawn to this closet where Spirit, I think her name was Mary, had been, and
Well, thank you for
I
communicating.
was sitting flat in the closet, and I asked her, I was about 6 feet away, and I said, "Can you move this? Can you touch this ball and make it flash? Can you move it?" And the ball was sitting like that. It went off, and and again, it was a flat surface, not like this concrete, and it did a full turn and stopped. Now, what that in itself is like, that's pretty cool, but I mean, there was a lot. Yeah, I was on Facebook Live when it happened. That in itself is not super. I mean, it was pretty cool, but then it's like you got to start looking at how you debunk it. But we also have these proximity lights that we set up around there. So the idea is that if there's a lot of vibrations in that. So when I went back to test it, I jumped up and down around where that ball was. It didn't even budge, but the proximity lights went off.
Okay, get the
So, anyways, that's on. I think that's on our part 1 of this when we first came here.
Oh, there's gonna be lots of parts to this.
But
This place is amazing.
the owners of this place saw the video, and we're pretty impressed with that. Again, a lot of times on the live footage, it's harder to get
This place, and I love Paul Van.
compelling
Paul Van.
evidence.
Paul Van.
Usually you find that when you go through you start scrutinizing your stuff, but it was really cool.
Oh, it does.
What's going on?
The camera footage just looks really good with the
Oh.
lasers.
I'll turn it on.
It looks so cool.
What's that? I am physically exhausted.
Oh, it's kind of in the marathon.
Maybe we have a little lamb.
Bah, man.
Thought I saw a figure when I was like bending down, like out of the corner of my eye down there.
That's where I saw it. It was kind of the same kind of deal. It kind of darted across the hallway.
Holy crap! Alright.
You got something fixed on that?
It says negative 887 for this current temperature right now. But it still only has 174 events. This, though, on the other hand, is all completely, like, covered out. But the idea...
Yeah, Trudy, please do.
The idea of it is...
And again, thanks for joining us. I said you're most of our American audience is probably sleeping right now. We don't do a lot of weekday. It's Thursday here in the States. We don't usually do weekday investigations, but we had an opportunity to come back here and took the opportunity to come check it out.
And I heard it doing that. I'm like leaned up and I'm listening and I'm like, oh, that's just a fucking laser grid. We're getting ready to leave. Does anybody else want to say anything to us?
Besides, good night.
Do you want to give us a thank you for leaving? Any kind of appreciation that we're leaving? We're letting you go back to sleep or do what you need to do when we're not around.
Look at that beautiful sky.
It was really crazy because I had some friends who came down from Toledo that I invited down for an investigation. We were standing inside of the doctor's office, and she was standing in the corner over there by the window, and she said she saw a female go right by like this.
So yeah, there's the. So we're talking before the doctors.
This is where I had that whole. It showed me all around.
So there's the exam room
What
area.
did it show you? 'Cause I'm sure it was Dr. Gollaby that showed you.
It was the girl showing me the.
Oh, the girl didn't.
Yeah, it was in here. Here's the bondage baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Trudy. That's where we both, Patience and I both saw something in that. And if you look at this laser grid, although it's not the best, there's two red lights there. It keeps picking up some kind of altered heat signature back against that wall. So what I saw came from the left side and kind of darted across.
Touch this right here. See? All I gotta do is touch this. That's it. Somebody showing you something or not?
No, I was just looking at the crutches because the one's lit upstairs.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you. Have a happy holiday. Thanks for watching. And I'm sure we'll see you again.
What is that smell? Musky.
I think that's just, that's old musty, old room.
It smells like caffeine.
Maybe that's it.
Well, yeah, there could have been all
Years
that
ago.
running around, yeah. Depending on how long this place stayed abandoned.
Did you do that?
What?
Oh, okay. I was like, why is that thing
Oh.
going off?
It was abandoned from 2013 to 2017.
Oh, yeah, that easily could have been a cat.
Alright, turn this off too, okay?
Thank you for visiting with us tonight.
I think we got all the lights turned off.
We appreciate you.
Just the ones on the second floor.
Yeah. I tried to go around and turn them off as I was getting things. I turned them on when I went to get the stuff, but
Yeah, we're aware.
yeah, I know.
Did you not push me on the
I didn't
steps?
say I was that brave. Hey, this stuff will mess with you. You get in your mind.
Wait, you won't go and get stuff without the lights off?
Depends. I mean, typically there's not really anything there that's.
Did you get your building permit and stuff?
Yeah, I already got all that. You got the thing off the tree?
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting ready to shut it down for the night. We started our
You wanna hit
live feed at 8 p.m. our time.
The light? Go hit the light.
What's that?
You wanna hit the light over there?
Is it this one?
Yep.
And so we did a 4-hour Facebook live feed and then came back on. I think this is going on maybe an hour.
About, yeah.
No, 35 minutes. So we've done about 4 hours and 35 minutes. Alrighty then. We are out. Thanks for watching, guys. We will be back. We've got another investigation scheduled Saturday. So yeah, we got another one. It's in Franklin, Kentucky. So middle of the U.S. It's an old jail.
There you go.
So that should be pretty cool.
Oh,
So-
Franklin, Kentucky. That's us.
It's me. I'm Scott, part of Jenna and Scott Investigate. Jenna's over there. Say hi. You look tired.
You're blinding me.
Am I? Is the light still on?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. There's patients over there. She was nice enough to. She's one of the volunteers that helps out here.
She was nice enough to tolerate Scott.
She was nice enough to tolerate me. Oh, I guess the true test is whether we get invited back again.
Yeah.
She'll probably invite Jenna back. Maybe not me. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. We're gonna shut down. Head back.
Terms.
If we don't talk to you before then, thanks for watching and have a great holiday. Take care.